Soul Squad. How are you doing today? Everybody out there in YouTube land. I believe it's 12 o'clock. I might have signed on just a little bit too early, but I do believe, I believe it's 12 o'clock. I think when I started doing everything, it was 11:57. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you at. Hello, it's 12 p.m. here on the East Coast. Here in DC, we have a nice weather. I'm feeling good today. I hope everybody woke up happy and healthy. And before we get started, Soul Squad, if you did not do it, let's do it now. We are going to thank God for waking us up, for spending another day with our family and friends. Because remember, that alarm clock didn't wake you up. He did. Hello, Soul Squad. How everybody's doing? First of all, I actually got glasses. I make sure I found them way before it was time to go on here. So I'll be able to try to Somebody said, woke up on time. Yes, wake up on time. Get out the bed. I know it's Saturday morning, but crawl out the bed. Your girl SoulfulT is on the line. Yes. How you guys doing? Hello. I'm putting the glasses on. Oh, I can see. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Debbie. How you doing? Hi, Tamika. How you doing? Hey, Marshall. Hi, Tina. Hey, Tony. Yes, God is good. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Yolanda. How you guys doing? Okay. Today, do we have a topic today? I never do. Hi, Bentley. Hey, Rita. Hey, Chef. Hey, Blackstone. Hey, Beverly. Good morning to everybody name who I didn't get. Hey, Emma. How you doing? Hello. Hey, Hatch. The trail. Hi, Tia. Now, my sister Tia, because I saw that picture. Hey, Stephanie. Okay. Look, hey, Paul. There's so many names out there. Um, what's today? Today is Sir. Hey, Peach. How you doing? Hi, Ashley. Hey, Dennis. Hey, Eartha. Hey, Sammy. Okay. It was a Jack Moore. Hey, Jack Moore. How you doing? Okay, guys. I want to talk about one thing that I addressed before. And, well, a lot of people, hey, Tracy. Hey, Dee. Hey, Lulu. What a lot of people may not know is that I need a water. Give me a water right here. My mouth's starting to get dry already. And that's, like I told you guys, when the pills, my water's sitting right in there somewhere. When the pills I take, my mouth gets so dry. Um, Soul Squad, I love you guys. I love you guys so, oh, that's not it. I love you guys so dearly. And so I want to address this because I addressed this before in the past about when people leave comments on my page and they go in with each other, bickering back and forth and things like that. And I read those comments. I literally read my comments. Some people who you may not say, oh, I leave a comment, but she don't reply to it. It's just that there's so many comments that get left after I post the video. So what I do is that probably not the same day when a video come out, I don't actually read the comments right then and there. I might, like, if I'm chilling in my living room later on that evening or something like that, I'll read comments. And if you don't get like a reply, I heart, because it's so much easier to heart everything. You heart it, you heart it, you heart it. And if you see a heart by your comment, you know that I read it, but I didn't particularly respond to it. Some comments I do respond to because I'll see them. I try to set up a method or a program where I might like respond to 5 or 6 comments, then heart about 20 or 30, then respond to 5 or 6 comments, and then heart about 20 or 40. So I try to go down the line like that just to let you guys know that I do see it. I see you. I see it. I saw what you wrote. I read it. Hey, I'm Mimi from Vegas. Love from Vegas. But this is what I wanted to talk about, because one lady, I can't remember everything. I don't remember stuff. One lady in particular, I think she left a comment or something about a video, and then her and the other person who is a faithful Soul Squad member, and the person left the comment is a faithful Soul Squad member. look, I value every opinion that people leave in my comment, because like I told you guys once before, as human beings we learn every day. And if anybody sees something, if you want to say something, I'm up for it. You know what I'm saying? If it's good criticism, if it's something that I could learn from, trust and believe your girl, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I have learned to take trolling and negative comment and put it to the side. Hey B, I just say hey Brandon, but that's my son. He's sitting in front of me. Oh, and so this is what I wanted to say. I don't want to preach about comments and I don't want to preach about this, but what I do want to do is tell you guys, and what I would truly, truly appreciate, because I don't like conflict in my life. I am not a confrontational person. I do not get down. I find myself literally at times when to walk away from something that I'm not feeling. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not feeling the situation or I'm not feeling the conversation, I'm not going to bicker with you, back and forth, because at the end of the day, we both gonna end up saying what we want to say. No one really get their opinion across, and it's just a whole lot of hassle for a whole lot of nothing. And so I am the type of person, I have been like that my whole life. Even in school, I walk away from conflict. I do. I walk away from conflict. Now, let's not get it twisted, okay? I will get down with the best of them if someone lay those hands. That's one thing I don't play. But I'm not going to be the first. Right now, I'm not going to be the first to throw, because at the end of the day, I might want to call police. My sister called me a police caller, because I would do that too. So when I call, I want to be able to say, they hit me first, so I defended myself. So yeah, but anyway, before I even let it go that far, because first of all, I'm a grown woman, okay? I am a grown woman. I don't do that. I did that when I was in junior high school, even when I was in my 20s. I'll get out in the streets, I'll fight somebody, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But that's only if they lay hands on me. Even then, as being in my 20s or being in high school, I always try to walk away, from situations, because to me, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And so on YouTube, going back and forth with the comments, if someone, Soul Squads, you all are here to watch me make the food. Some people tells me how they learn from the food that I make. Some people will tell me, oh my God, you cook like my mom, like my grandmother, and they're not here with me, and I love you so much. Some people tell me how they feel, they may be feeling down, a little depressed, and they will watch my videos, and I made them feel so much better. To me, that's all God sent. It is a blessing, and I am so grateful that when you look at my videos, it makes you feel that way. It makes you, because I like doing what I'm doing, and I like sharing. And when I look at the comments, just like when you guys look at the videos, you feel a certain type of way, and they make you feel good. And so I like reading y'all comments. For the majority of it all, I get good comments. People say good, positive things. But what I do not like when I see the comments, I don't like my Soul Squad members going back and forth with each other, because at the end of the day, it gets nowhere. You don't know this person. That person don't know you. This person, this person is entitled to their opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. Good morning, DC Kool-Aid. So, I just don't like y'all bickering back and forth. What I want my channel to be, I want it to be family oriented. When we first started this thing, I told you guys you were fam number 2. I had my eternal family who I truly dear and love. And then I have you guys who I truly dear and love, because I appreciate you coming on here, coming to my channel, and watching me. You know what I'm saying? So I got love in my heart for you, just because you guys are, you make this possible for me. And I hate to see when you go back and forth bickering over a video I made. It's not that serious. I want you guys to come on here. Somebody say, oh, I'm going to talk about that too. K&T's World. I got an announcement to make. And so I want you. I know I can't say I want you guys to love, be loved. But you know what? I think we all are adults on here. I think we all can look at comments. I would say that if you want to go back and forth with a person, let's not be mean to each other when we go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I want my page to be where that people could come on here. You can enjoy what you're seeing. If it's food, is it vlogging, or it's me just having a conversation like we have it now. I want you to be able to enjoy my channel. I don't want to go in my comments and see you guys bickering back and forth. At the end of the day, I ain't worth all that. Why would you want somebody else to stress on your life going back and forth about what I'm doing? What I'm doing, okay? No conflict, guys, please, no conflict. Read the comments. If you don't like them, let's try, do what I did. I have learned to develop a thick skin. I learned to develop a thick skin. I mean, in the beginning, it was hard. People saying hateful, meaningful things about me, and they still do. They're not as bold as they used to be when I first got started, but they still say so much. And then even people who say they leave it good criticism, comments or whatever, some people who go read the comments, they don't see it as a good criticism. They see it, oh, you coming at her. And I appreciate the fact that another Soul Squad member want to protect, want to stick up for me, because you don't know me from Adam and Eve. So I appreciate that you want to come for the person who's saying something, to me. But guys, let's not bicker in the comments, okay? Let's all just, can we all just get along? Okay. Yes, love and positivity. That's what I want for my channel. I want you guys to be able to get along. I want you guys to be able to go in that comment and say, oh my God, she left something out. And then you can say, oh yeah, I know she did, but it still look good, or this and that. I don't want you guys to bicker over me. I told you guys once before about we get one life to live. We live one life. And I told you guys about how stress can tear you down. I told you how stress could build up your blood pressure. Don't put that in your life over me, okay? Don't do it. Let's just get along here on my page. I love all you Soul Squad members. I love the fact that you want to say something. But you know what? Let's just be very mature. You know what I'm saying? And let's just get it on. 'Cause I love you guys, man. I love reading the comments. I love when somebody say that it's not done this way, you should done that way. And at the end of the day, I always tell you guys, I do it the way I do it. So if you know I'm doing something wrong, or if you want to add something different, it's up to you, because you can always tweak a recipe to your liking to make it taste the way you want it to taste. So when you do my recipe, oh, thank you, peace and love. When you do my recipe, you don't actually have to do it the way I do it. If you know that you want to add something different, or if you want to take something out, you want to tweak it to be your own, do that. What I do is give you the ground basics of how to start it up and how to get started. So once you decide and you make that recipe and you do it according to the way I put it in there, and you decide it needs something else different, you add that. Or you take something out. You eliminate, you add. You eliminate, you add. And you make it your own. I'm just letting you know the foundation of how to get it started. That's all I do in here. You can improve every recipe I put on this video. You guys can improve it so much better by adding in what you know that makes it better, that sets it off different from someone else's. And that's what it's all about. So let's not bicker in the comments. Let's all just get along. We're all here to do one thing, is to entertain, to watch the food, to, just to see what's going on. I put myself out there, YouTube, and I love it. And I'm learning to deal with it. I learned to deal with the trolls, but I don't want you guys to troll each other. Let's get on the trolls who be trolling. Let's ignore them, If we see negative comments about me, ignore them. Don't let nobody put your stress in your life because of me. I am not all that important to get your blood pressure up, to make you have stress. At the end of the day, you got your family, your friends, and your loved ones to live for. And I'll still be over here in my kitchen cooking, and you done had a damn heart attack or your blood pressure stressed out because you're going back and forth with another comment on my comment. Don't do that. I need some water. My throat is so dry. Oh, excuse me, guys. I need some water. Oh, I need some water. My throat is so dry.
Oh, Barbie, thank you.
Oh gosh, that was so good. I gotta leave that. Drink so. You know, Jackson over here laughing at me. I am so sorry, and I truly apologize because I told you guys those appetite suppressant pills that I'm on. And they really, I got my water and tea next to me. Yeah, those appetite suppressant pills that I'm on to suppress my appetite, they really keep your mouth so dry. Your throat be so dry up in there. And especially if I'm doing like this at 50 miles an hour, Oh my God. But yes.
James said them pills dried you up.
Yes, and water need to punish you. And I think that's like the counter reaction because a lot of people like me, water wasn't never my best friend. And since I really been going to the weight loss doctor and taking these appetite suppressant pills, I done had more water in my life. And at the end of the day, you can't help but get the water. And if anybody know when you're going through a diet or you changing your lifestyle, if you go to a nutritionist, they will tell you water is key. And water is key. Water is key. It will help you. Hi, Kenneth. It will help you. Thank you, DC Kool-Aid. It will help you. So I think me taking those pills and me drinking that water, man, we go through so many cases of water in this house. Oh, we go through about 15 cases of water a week. And I don't even get 24 packs. I be getting those 35 and 32 packs of waters. I be catching water on sale. I be catching water on sale. 3 for $9.99 and all that other stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you, James. I think you know what? I was telling Brandon today. I was like, I know weight takes a minute to come off you. Oh, we done jumped to a whole new subject. But in there, guys, be good to each other. In my comments, don't stress out. I love you. Okay, next subject. So what I was, I be all over the place sometimes. When I was telling Brandon this morning when I came out the bathroom, I was like, I could look in the mirror and I see that the weight is coming off. I can see it in my neck and my shoulders. I said, but I can't see it in my body. But Brandon said, Mom, you can see it in your body. He said, well, I tell you every day, every time you get up, you're like, dang, Mom, you're losing so much weight. And my kids said they can see it in my body. But I told Brandon, I must be big as I don't know what, because I can't see it at all. I said, I can't see it at all. I said, I know. And so I know that it's going to take time, and that's why the doctor prescribed. Oh yes, honey, the doctor prescribed those pills. I go to the weight loss doctor. If you go to my SoulfulT 2, my weight loss journey, you will see I already so far have had 2 doctor visits on that. Oh, somebody said you're not big, you're pretty. Thank you. And I already have 2 weight loss visits on that on that channel, and I got another one coming up this week. I go every 2 weeks and everything. But you're right. Someone said you see it in your clothes. Now that part, it's true because I wear it like it depends on how clothes do. It depends on how the clothes are made. I'll wear like a 5X or 4X. But now I've been seeing it in my pants and stuff. My pants are getting too big for me. I want to try to get down to a 2X. I'm not going to be a dime, okay? I'm not even going to. I'm trying to find like apple bottom and all that stuff. But I want to get to it. I just want to be a healthier me, have a healthier life, be able to do the things that I want to do.
That's on Nicole Pope do?
I think that's not Nicole Poe. I saw you in person. I could tell. Somebody said that. Thank you. And so I just want to be able to get to the point where I could be a better me and to be here longer because I got some grandchildren. And I got some grandchildren that I want to see grow up and do what they need to do and see what they're going to become in this world. And I need to stick around for all of that, you know. So yeah, it's a I wear 16 now, a 16 now. See, that's what I'm saying. And so yeah, so I just want to be a better me, and that's what I'm aiming for to get there. What else I want to talk about? I told y'all I just be all over the place. I just don't know what I'm talking about. I remember before I used to have a plan when I get on here and talk to you guys. But at the end of the day, I gotta throw plans out the window because when we randomly talk, I think it's better when we randomly talk than we sometimes just set up things to talk about. So yeah, oh my god. So yeah, so anybody who's on that journey with me, hey guys, we're gonna be patient. We're gonna take it slow, and we're just gonna see what happens. And I'm just starting to take one day. Oh, thank you, Venus. I'm just starting to take one day, one day, one day, one day at a time. Now, we cutting that off, guys. Somebody said you already had hits and but pay good way to get what some I can't see that. I read slow. That's what I'm trying to read the thing.
It comes from
Oh
prayer.
my goodness. Now, love and hip hop Hollywood.
Oh
Oh,
man!
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Somebody said your
Oh yeah,
website is
it's
down.
Nicole. Come on.
There's
They
Nicole.
say I'm head girly.
Oh, okay, that is my girl Nicole. I'm gonna check on the website. The website not supposed to be down, but I'm gonna see what's going on with it. So when we get off of live, I'll go to the website and see what's going on with it. Thank you so much about that. What's that? Jamie. But that wasn't Jamie who said it. I just saw what Jamie was reading. Okay, so I will take on. Let's speak on it. Now y'all know. Oh, that was Concrete Jungle. Ty. Okay, Ty. Thank you. I'm gonna get on it now. Oh, Ashley, that was good. And you 270? That's what I'm talking about, Ashley. Kudos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. It was just a hot
A
mess.
good hot mess.
Hey, Anna. Thank you, Anna. It was a good hot mess. You guys know it's that time of year now. It's time for these reality shows come back on. The fall. It's gonna be fall before we know it. And we've been getting oh they hey Rita, you what that's good girl. And we're getting all these new shows is coming back. But the most show hey Raymond, thank you, Raymond. Easy all the shows that's let me go back. I gotta see what Raymond said real quick. And he said, we made your ranch rings last night and they were great. It was so easy for our 14-year-old daughter. Oh, okay. Okay, they made the ranch
West
wings.
Virginia. They don't go
And then
West
West Virginia.
Virginia.
So, Love and Hip Hop, guys. That Hollywood edition, it started off with so much drama.
Red Venus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought that they was gonna, start off really, really, really slow with it. Man, K Michelle came out boxing in the first episode. Okay. The girl came out in the first episode. I was like, what the heck? I said, what the heck? And it made me so mad because I love K Michelle. I used to look at K Michelle's show. I most definitely like her music and everything. But she made me mad when I was looking at Love and Hip Hop, just because that I understood exactly. Somebody said something, please, please, please. What you say? Mama, please make some shrimp potato salad. I never heard of that. I most definitely would do that, Ashley.
That's it.
Yeah, shrimp with some potatoes. I will hook it up for you. I don't care. I will hook it up. Okay. Uh, what was I talking about?
Hey, Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. She came out swinging
Focus on
on Love and Hip Hop, and I understood what she was saying about Lyrica. Now, don't get it twisted. Lyrica was one of my favorite persons. I was ready to say character and they're not characters, they're real people. But they they are a bunch of characters on that show, okay? And Lyrica was one of my favorite cast members from last year, and I am still feeling Lyrica. You know, they showed all the upcoming previews, what's gonna be happening this year on Love and Hip Hop. So her and her man, they about to go do some really really messy stuff on Love and Hip Hop. But K Michelle, to me, I understand she said Lyrica was late for a performance. I guess Lyrica was opening up for her debut, her album release or something. Oh, thank you to say you look so healthy. What? No. So I think Lyrica supposed to open up for K Michelle, and apparently K Michelle was saying that Lyrica was an hour late, which cost her money. And as an entertainer, I can understand that, because if I have to go out my pocket to pay for something that you didn't arrive for on time, I will, of course, I would be pissed. I would be upset. But I would talk to you about the situation. They'd be like, because like she claimed to the other lady she was talking to, she wanna tell her so that she don't want her to do the things that she used to do, or make and show her the right way to do things. But when she came to rehearsal to speak to you, you went at her. She overdid it. And I think at the end of the day, a lot of people do a lot of things because they need storylines. They want to be relevant in the show. They want people to know that they're there. And so I like the fact that K Michelle started out talking to her about being late. But Lyrica tried to say, yeah, Lyrica tried to say that she wasn't late. But I don't know, I wasn't there. But K Michelle said she was late. Lyrica say she wasn't late. And I think that's all that topic should have been about, is their professionalism. Let's change this. Let's do this different. I need you, if you're gonna do something for me, I need you to be here at this certain time. Let's get better phone numbers so we can better communicate. What was your reason why you was late? Let's fix it so it won't happen again. That's what you do. That's what you do when you're a boss, okay? When you're a boss, and people like throwing that word around, I'm a boss a lot. When you're a boss, you don't automatically come at somebody. You talk to them. You find out what happened, why it happened. And then if you really want that person to be on your team, you together going to figure out, how to make it better so next time this won't happen. But they got to arguing back and forth. And the only thing I thought that K Michelle did wrong is that if you're talking about stuff on a professional level, why did you throw her personal life into it? Meaning that you threw her husband in it. Her husband wasn't there. Her husband didn't have anything to do with the conversation y'all was having, unless her husband, her manager, and he was the reason why she was late, because she didn't get all her information. Her husband, Kel said, I'm hungry. Her husband had no reason to be thrown in that conversation. Even if you knew something that he didn't know, you did that to try to hurt her. I know it's all storyline, and that's what I told Brandon. That's all the storyline. I said, I was ready to say this, bitch, but I don't want to say it. Was hooked up to an IV. Okay, hooked up to an IV in there, want to throw chairs and stuff. I said, I can't with you, K Michelle. I cannot. Oh my God, I was there. I said, I can't with you. I said, you were so wrong to bring that girl personal life into it. But I did that so Brandon. It is so much. I'm Petty. I'm requesting collaboration with B Love and Prissy P. Yeah. See, y'all always take me off a different subject. Now let's go there. Prissy P and B Love is one of my favorite YouTubers. You guys know that Prissy P came here twice to my home. I love Prissy P. That's my girl. And outside the show, me and Prissy P communicate. We talk to each other on the through text messages and see how each other doing and everything. That's my girl. Be Love Life. I've been watching her. Oh my God. From the beginning, from when I first started watching watching YouTube, I was like, "Who is this lady?" And then I found myself looking at her every morning. And so Be Love Life, I love her. I watch her. I was honored when she sent me comment, when she sent me a comment, oh, we gonna do, yes, I saw that. Jesse, wait a minute, girl, you taking me all over the place. I'm gonna get to that one too. Um, when she sent me a comment and said, oh my God, I love your food, or some type of comment like that, and I responded, I didn't even know she even watched me. I was like, so it is so surprising to find out who the people watches you on YouTube. I didn't know she watched me. I was so excited that she watched me because I really love her. I like good people. Oh, and her son Darius, I love me some Darius. Oh my God. I love you, B Love. But I think I want to meet Darius most of all. Because I love me some Darius. And I love watching her. I love her family. They seem like they're good people. I would love to meet them in person. Maybe one day we can help that happen, make that happen. But guys, yes, was it Stevie J and Faith Evans?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Got married. What is up with that?
She crazy, bro.
What is up with that? How many times had he been married? Well, we can't count him and the Puerto Rican princess just because I believe that was fake. That was never real. That was all what did you say? Publicity stunts. I, and then for a long time, I thought she was a man until she got pregnant. When I first started watching it, I told Brandon, said, ain't that a man? Brandon said, no, Mom, that ain't no man. I said, are you serious? Brandon said, no, Mom, that's not a man. And I was like, oh, I said, I thought she was a man. And the more and more I started watching the show, I realized that and who had an anniversary party?
Celebrating me for anniversary.
Oh, okay. As I started watching the show, I realized she wasn't a man. Because for a long time, I thought Jocelyn was a man. I'm sorry. They ain't throwing no shade out there. You know, these days, sometimes you can't tell. And I thought she was. But when I realized she wasn't, I started liking her. I said, okay, she bring a little pizzazz to the show. You know, she's a hot tamale. And she was really sassy and everything. And I started liking her. I'm sorry she got herself kicked off the show because she was like, I guess, doing too much for them, whatever. But we ain't talking about her. She about to get a show. I'm gonna find out what channel that's on and what that's gonna be about. We TV, she got a show coming. But Faith Evans and Stephen J, I think that's another publicity stunt. I heard they doing an album together or they got a song together. I believe they just do that.
I think she's a hard body woman.
Yeah.
She got hard features.
Yeah, she had hard features, but in there I realized she was a woman. I realized she was a woman, I was like, okay.
Act like the LGBT.
Yeah, and so you know that marriage is fake. I don't know too much about Faith Evans. I just know that she used to be married to Biggie, and that she had kids by Biggie. I know that her and Lil Kim was going with Biggie at the same time or something like that. I don't know too much about Faith Evans, but that Stevie J is all over the place, okay? I don't believe this is genuine. Thank you, Samantha. I don't believe this is genuine. I believe Stevie J is in it to get something out of it. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about some type of publicity to build their career, you know, to make them more relevant in on the social media and give people something to talk about so we can check out their music and songs and stuff. I don't think Faith needed that drama in her life. So now that she has it, I hope she's prepared to for everything that Stevie J bring with him, because Stevie J bring a whole lot. And so I hope she's prepared with whatever he brings to her or whatever, and she know how to handle it like a stand-up strong woman that I believe that she is, because she's been holding it down all this time. So Stevie J, I don't know.
Stevie J.
But at the end of the day, this is what I can say too. We all have our opinions about people's lives, and that's just because they put it out there. They're movie stars. Anytime you're on social media, you're doing anything just like me. I get trolls. Everybody have their opinions about people's lives. We all gonna say something because they put, here Joe. Somebody say Stevie J told Mimi to be a lesbian.
That was Erica Mason.
Oh my God. That is so funny. But they may have found a real true love. And just because we don't understand it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? We could say and I could say we don't believe it's real because of the previous mistakes that Stevie J has made, the previous hoax that he has done in his career
Yeah,
while
woman
we
does
all
so
was
hard.
watching. You know what I'm saying? So, and people, you're right. I don't like hate. Yeah. So we could all think that it's like it may be a messy situation. Faith, you better be ready. And he may be doing this to get more publicity and stuff like that. And then guess what? Faith might have been the one that held that thing down. You know what I'm saying? She might be the one that held that thing down. She might have did something that made him open his eyes up and say, you know what? I'm done with all the mess. I'm done with making extra babies. I'm done with cheating. I'm done with, I want to do this. I'm on my grown man status, and this is who I want to be with, regardless of what people may be
I just don't
saying.
see her saying
So at the end of the day, we can't say it may not be real. We can't say it may be a publicity stunt. It gives us something good to talk about, because you know what I'm saying. But you know what? It may be real. It may be love. And if it is, congratulations to them. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need some happiness in our life. We need to find that one. And sometimes it takes to find that special one to hold you down, to make you realize that, you know what? I'm doing this. You know, I got this girl. I got this. Is she doing the same thing? Somebody said recap. Okay, KM. We talk about Stevie J and Faith Evans down.
It's basically it's a recap. Put that
So you know he might be
recap of that.
um he may be doing it. He may be doing the right thing. But you know what? We'll wait and see. Cause whatever comes out, whatever you do in the dark comes out in the light. So we will, his darkness always come out in the light eventually. So if he end up doing her bad, don't nobody go in and say I told you so, because she's gonna have enough of that from social media. She's gonna get enough of that, and you don't want people always telling you I told you so. Sometimes people take a chance on people because they generally feeling them, and they really feel low that you know what, this is it. This may be something she been waiting for. He may be giving something to her that she been missing and that she's been waiting for, and maybe with both of them combined, they may be making a beautiful love thing. We never know. We'll sit back, huh?
You read Samantha?
Oh no, I didn't read what Samantha. What Samantha said.
You said $10.
Oh, thank you, Samantha. And so you know, let me see. Brandon, let me read Samantha's quote real quick. I got my glasses. Watching you from West Virginia, I agree with. I agree. I like K Michelle in the beginning, but after last night, I don't know that. We've been watching you since your first video. Love, Samantha and Raymond. Thanks, Samantha and Raymond. And so yeah, I'm just like let's hope she found love. Let's hope Stevie J don't put her through a whole bunch of nothing. Let's sit back and let's just watch. We'll see what happens. And
Stevie.
and I will be the first one not to say I told you so, because I don't believe in that. I hate when people say I told you so. I'm gonna keep that to myself. What else? KM want us to do a recap. Okay, KM, this is your recap as fast as I could get it.
I want some lyrical.
Wait a minute. First thing is that I said I want my channel to be a good community. I want us to do positive love here. I want everything to be positive. So I don't want my Soul Squad members going in with each other, going against each other in comments. I want you guys to be a stress-free life. I want you to be healthy. I'm not worth for you getting stressed over having high blood pressure. So if you see a comment you don't like, and if you guys can't have an adult conversation, let's just go past the comment. I love all you guys. So I want my Soul Squad members to get along here on this page. Secondly, what we talk about my weight loss. How I really believe that everybody said that they could see it in my upper part. I was saying I couldn't see it in my body. Someone said you can see it in your clothes, and I do see it in my clothes because my 4 and 5 X's are kind of running big on me in my pants area. What's the third thing we talked about? I think you what's the third thing?
What's the Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, then we went in on Love and Hip Hop. Hey Raven, so thanks for the shout out. Then we did Love and Hip Hop. We was talking about Hollywood, the new episode, how K Michelle just came out with the fist, came out balling. She did it for a storyline, how she went in on Lyrica about not showing up on time, and then in that conversation, she threw in her marriage, talking about her marriage was fake, and that she tried to get with Safari,
She said they did.
and all this other stuff. We talked about that, and now we're talking about Stevie J, and Faith Evans. Whew. Oh yeah, and we talk about how Jocelyn. I thought at the beginning, I thought Jocelyn was a man, but now I love her to death. I knew she wasn't, and I loved
You
how she
was,
was.
you know,
I thought she was, but then when I found out, I was happy that she wasn't, because just like Stevie J was calling her his Puerto Rican princess, she became my Puerto Rican princess too, because I started loving me some Jocelyn and everything. But then they kicked her off the show. Okay, and then we went into Faith Evans and Stevie J, hoping that it's not a fake marriage, hoping that they came together and they really found in love, and that it be what it be. And if it don't work out, we not gonna throw it in her face, okay? Because we are human. Okay, we caught up. Now, what somebody told me to talk about? Oh, somebody said something about Oh yeah, girl, my sister Tia is doing it. If you guys follow my sister Tia on her channel,
hey, Deborah.
hey Deborah, hey Tara. That's why I said thanks. You welcome, KM. If you follow my sister Tia on her channel, you'll be able to see what she doing is what's her channel name? My New Life Journey. My New Life. I got my sister channel name. She watching this. She might get me. My New Life Journey. My sister's over there doing the same thing. We said we was gonna get together and do some exercise videos together. But between the things that I'm doing and her Ubering and her channel and her son, we haven't had time to hook up to do that. But we will get that done because somebody asked us to do that. Oh, and then R. Kelly. Yes, I heard the song. Oh, thank you, Tamika. She said, I love you. Yeah, TT Squad. Yes, T is so cool. That is the TT Squad. Because she named the TT Squad because her name is Ted. Her son name is Tyreek. And every now and then you guys may see her in the see him in her videos. So they call each other TT Squad. Okay, now thank you, KM, for subscribing to my sister channel. Thank you guys. So KM, thank you for that. Somebody told me about R. Kelly. I heard R. Kelly's song. Honey, I've been shaking my head at R. Kelly for a minute, okay? Because he got so much stuff out there with holding women hostages, sex slaving, and parents on the news crying for their daughters. And the only thing I can do, you right, is I gotta pray. Because at the end of the day, I'm not in R. Kelly household. I don't know R. Kelly personally. I don't know nobody that know R. Kelly. I ain't got a sister, mother, brother, cousin, friend Tanisha who knows R. Kelly to tell me any information. So it is so sad. I just on him, I can't speak on that too much. I sit back and I watch and I pray that the things that they're saying that he has done, or the things that they're saying that he's doing, I just pray it's not real. You know what I'm saying? I pray it's not real. And the reason why I pray it's not real, just because if it turns out that everything that he's doing is real, now we about to get serious. I'm telling y'all some real stuff. If everything turns out at the end, remember what we do in the dark come out in the light, and it comes out to be real, you know who I'm gonna be mad at more than anybody in this world? The FBI, the local police stations, the local TV people. And I say this, and I'm getting chills while I'm saying this. This is so crazy because I am so passionate about this. So I told it to my friend, if this stuff turned out to be real and no one did anything about it, and they're hearing all this stuff, no one doing investigations. You got parents coming to you crying. I don't care how old my daughter is. If I'm telling you this is not in my daughter's character, if I'm telling you this man is holding my daughter against his hostage, okay? If I'm telling you, look at what's being said out in social media, and you mean to tell me ain't no FBI department for sex trafficking? Or to me, that's what sounds like he's doing, if that's what he's doing, okay? If nobody stepped up and said, let's pull this man, we're going to get him in here, we're going to do an investigation team, we're going to find out what the hell is really going on. If nobody from the FBI, local police department, news station, they got investigators step in and do it, they ain't do it because he's black, and they want him to do it to our black women. Because truth believe, and don't nobody call me president. This is just the way of life. If this was white girls, I'm sorry, I know I have Caucasian subscribers, but y'all know for real, if this was white women that R. Kelly had supposed to apparently doing all this stuff too, and their mothers and fathers was crying out to the news media, you know how many feds and police would have been knocking down R. Kelly, dog? Come on, y'all, let's keep that real. You know how many fans and policemen would have been knocking down R. Kelly door? That stuff is so true. That's why I'm really, really hoping everything that they saying that R. Kelly doing is not real, that he's belittling our black women like this, that he's putting them in a situation that he's tearing their life down, and they feel like they're not doing anything for themselves, and their mothers and fathers crying out to the media, and everybody are ignoring them. If he had white women up in that camp doing this too, they would have tore his door down 10 years ago. Okay? And it is so sad, but it is so true. And I am not a racist. I love everybody, but y'all know out there that, and y'all saying it in y'all homes, y'all saying it on y'all telephones, y'all saying it to y'all friends. You know, if he had white women up in there doing what he was doing, these young white girls, you know, they would have been brought him to justice. They would have been brought him to justice. They would have found something out. Out of all the cases that people are saying, at least one of them cases would have came to light, and next thing you know, they'd have been a news conference saying the singer known as R. Kelly is being indicted for sex slavery, for holding women, kidnapping, for doing this and doing that. They would have been everywhere. Our mouths would have been hung open. Like, R. Kelly, are you real? But since those young women that he's apparently, and I do a Wendy Williams sign, allegedly doing this too, are not white, they don't care. And I feel so sorry for the parents because they are doing their part. They doing what they supposed to do. When your child is in trouble and you know your child is in trouble, you go to the authorities. You make them aware of the situation. They even know who the person is. He's a public figure. So it ain't like he's out hiding somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's out hiding somewhere. So deep down in my heart, I have always felt this. I always felt this. And I'm not trying to turn this into a race thing. It's not. But like I said, I love everybody. I don't live by color. But in some situations, you have to live by color because we live in America and we know how things happen. You know what I'm saying? We know how things happen. And, you know, I feel so sorry about that. I really do. I feel so sorry about that. And that's why I hope, and I hope that everything they saying is not true. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything they saying is not true. I hope all these women are with him of their own free will. You know, I know how I'm calming down. I'm calming down. I'm gonna calm down because I had this conversation so many times with my family and friends. We talked about this, and I never said anything publicly on my YouTube channel about this. And you know, people going to say things. They may say this. I'm not racist. I love everybody. I get along with everybody. I trust everybody. I feel everybody are good people until they do me wrong, and it has nothing to do with color or anything. I just know what's real. I do live in a world, in a society where they still judge things by color, and we have to know that. We have to know. We cannot act like we don't know. We have to know. And the more we know, it's better for us. But yeah, we're going to pray on R. Kelly. We're going to pray for those young women. And I'm just going to pray that it's just not real. Because in the day, I will fault the authorities. I will fault the authorities because they didn't step in when these people was coming to them, and they didn't step in to do anything to stop him. And I already told you why I believe. Give me something else to talk about. I got to drink some water. Mm. Because if he a real life predator, he needs to be arrested for his crimes. He needs to be arrested for his crimes. I love you so, Squad. Okay. Someone asked me earlier. Yeah. Okay. Someone asked me earlier about mug banging. Somebody said, talk about Queen's Court. You know what, Jermaine? I can't because I haven't seen Queen's Court since her and Kaya had the falling out. Because unfortunately, I don't want to say Kaya made Queen's Court because from what I hear, she was doing it by herself before Kaya came along. I didn't know anything about Queen's Court until I saw it when it was the both of them. And I enjoyed watching it when I saw it was the both of them. And I didn't give up on her YouTube channel because Kaya left, because I actually, when she came back and she had her guest host and everything, I actually watched it. And somebody said, you got to watch Sister, it's better. So I would go and look at it. I'm just going to be honest. I saw the first two. I seen it when New York was on there, and it was a riot. I love that episode when New York was her host. I didn't like it. I did not, and this to be honest. Who was her very first co-host on there? Was it, who's some people name? Brandon, who's her very first co-host when she came back on Queen's Court? It was some two famous people. Little Mama, or no, not Little Mama. Who was it? Little Mo and Shakana. I didn't like it. I did not like it.
Oh, you can't scare
They
me.
didn't. I didn't like it. I'm being
I
honest.
said you can't scare me like that.
Oh, I scared you. I didn't like it the first time when she came back because I like her, but her co-host, it's like they didn't have a connection. You know what I'm saying? When people do things together, they got to have a connection. I didn't see that connection. I watched it, but I didn't see that connection. So I was so, I told Brian, I said, I don't think I like the episode. I said, I don't like them. I said, I hope she choose somebody else. And so then here come New York, and I love the episode with New York. It was funny. I think New York did it 2 times, and it was so funny. I really enjoyed myself. So I think that was the last time I watched it. So like you said, I'm gonna go back and watch it again because I did enjoy watching them, and so I'm gonna go see what she got going on when we get off of here, and see who they talking about because I love it. So yeah, I'll check out Queen's Court again and see what's going on. You said it's got better because I want to support everybody in YouTube land. So I'll go out there and watch it and see what she's doing. What else? What else? Oh, Mug. I love the after show. Oh, they got an after show. I'm gonna check that out then. Somebody said, "Is you live?" I think I'm live. Do anybody watch the 4? Yes, we watched the 4. I watched the 4 all day long. I am so in love with DJ Khaled. Okay, I always liked the DJ Khaled since that song. He said, "They call me Billy out in these streets. They call me Billy." Man, and so I see that video, I die laughing because he sounds so funny when he say that. So I've been liking DJ Khaled ever since I saw that video, and I am really loving him on the voice. They give me life. Megan Trainor, Diddy, DK Khaled, they give me life. It's been all over the place. So I love the four. I'm so glad they did the comebacks this Thursday, which I don't know. I don't mean to harm the girl Whitney who won over what's the girl name? Who won over the girl? I think her name was Allie or something. Who been there for forever. Um, it's Supreme Court. Okay, I look at Supreme Court now. I don't think she should have lost her seat against Whitney. Whitney is not a strong singer, but the girl with the burgundy hair, I forgot her name, who's been holding it down. She's not a strong singer. I don't think she should have lost her seat against her. But I'm not there. These are the judges. They know what they looking. They know what they're looking for and everything. I don't. So I'm not sure she should have lost her seat. Who else? I'm not sure. Wichita should lost his seat against James. I love James. James been there from the beginning. That's why I think that. Oh, that's why I think that. They brought James back because he was a first beginner person on the floor. I'm just gonna see what the outcome is gonna be. Now, the only person that I say that really needs to keep their seat is Sheree, because they didn't bring any strong rappers in to defeat her. She's the only person that has really been holding her seat down. Because every time she get up there, she been doing. Yeah, James is good. Don't get it twisted. I love James, but I'm just saying, when that dude did Maxwell, come on, I was shivering. I ain't never seen nobody do Maxwell the way Maxwell do Maxwell. When he sung that song, it was Woman's World or Woman's World. Man, I was in this house screaming. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. He had me hooked. And I know, and sometimes when he sing, he goes through those lows and those highs and everything. I don't know. Have you seen the videos of Auntie Fee channel with her son? Oh yeah, I know Auntie Fee. Remember, I told you guys, may she rest in peace. She's no longer here with us. She's the person that got me on YouTube, because I started watching YouTube. I was watching YouTube, and she had made a video saying, if I could do this, anybody could do this. If you like what you're doing. And that's what my son said, well, Mom, you should do it. And that's when I started doing it. And she's the reason why I'm on YouTube. I always tell people that. I still go back every now and then when I need a laugh. Just like some people say, they look at my channel when they not feeling good or they depressed or something. I go back when I'm not feeling well, or if I want to laugh, I get a good laugh, I go back and look at Auntie Fee's channel. Because no matter what she did in that kitchen, that lady always had me dying. You hear me? I was dying every time I watched her. So anytime I'm not feeling good, guys, you get a dose of Auntie Fee in your life. She would cheer you up. Look at an hour or two of her videos. She would cheer you up. And that's what I do. I go back and I reflect on her. And I look at her videos. I be like, wow, man. She was so freaking hilarious. I love her. So, you know what I'm saying? I love her. Somebody say, Auntie Fee, yeah. And oh my God, I am so sorry, Jamie. When did Auntie Fee pass, you guys? It's been about 6 months now.
It's been like a year.
It's been a year? Has it been a year? He said he didn't know.
She died. I was not even pregnant yet.
You was not even pregnant? Oh my God, you have to go back and watch. I think it's been a year or not less. Oh, yes, she was wonderful. If anybody didn't know, yes, we lost her. She was a nice YouTuber. She was one of the best, funniest YouTubers out there, and she was really doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody says it's been a year. Somebody says it's been a year and a half. Oh, wow. She was really doing her thing. Oh, Jamie, I am so sorry, honey. Yeah, and yeah, we lost Auntie Fee. Auntie Fee, Auntie Fee. Some people say Auntie Fee, Auntie. And yeah, she's the reason why. Because I swear, if she was here, I would most definitely went to California. I would love to do a video with her. Yeah, but go back. So we're talking about the four. I love the four. We got it's the new rounds coming up this week. We're gonna find out who's gonna win. At this point, I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know if Sheree. Oh yeah, I don't know if Sheree is gonna win. I don't know. I just gotta sit back and watch because they be all over the place. Oh, Stevie, excellent. You have to email me. Can you email me? I saw what you read. Could you email me at soulfulT45@gmail.com and send that comment to me? That would be wonderful. It would, because like I said, I never not say this to everybody. She's the reason why. And I was watching her, and I miss her so much. I miss her videos. Now, to be honest, I'm gonna be dishonest. I wasn't so sure about the food, but her videos, man, I love me some Auntie Fee, Auntie Fee. I love me, yes. And that Patron Kool-Aid she be making. Oh my God, she make that Kool-Aid, put that Patron in it. Oh my God, I was like, she made some daggone Patron Kool-Aid. That was too much for me right there. Oh wow. The pound cakes, no, I'm not selling no more. I made an announcement last week that I had to give the kitchen up because it was costing me too much money, and I wasn't bringing in enough revenue from the pound cakes to cover the cost of the kitchen along with all my bills and everything. So I had to let the kitchen go. So right now I'm no longer doing pound cakes, but hopefully one day, it'll happen again. It'll happen again. Yeah, so most definitely, Auntie Fee says, "Sir, name is Travis. He has a YouTube as well." Yeah, I looked at Travis' channel a couple of times, and like I think last week or something, he still posts on her channel. Because I'm still subscribed to her, so it comes down on my telephone. And so when anytime I see something, I'll click in to see what Travis is doing, and I stand there and watch him, and I do a like. We got to keep it going. He's taking his mom's channel over. He don't do as much, but every now and then he'll drop a video, and when I get my notification, I peek in and take a look and just to see how he's doing and stuff, and watch the video to see what he's doing. Oh, someone said she passed March 27th, 2017, so it's been a year. Yep, it's been a year. I don't want to talk about that no more. That makes me sad. But sometimes it's good mess to talk about people that we like and we love and we miss. It helps us feel better. I like what that person said to me about doing a video in her honor. I'm going to do that just because you brought that to light. Yeah, because she still make me laugh. She still do. Now, we're going to wrap this up. I've been over an hour. Oh, somebody said, bling, bling. I saw that too, and I sat back and wait to pull my strap. Roman noodles. And somebody said she sauteed some Roman noodles with some shrimps. Yes. No, what got me is when Travis came. Yeah, man, we can have an Auntie Fee story all day long. We can do a on the couch dedicated to Auntie Fee. Now we can talk about her videos. What got me is when Travis went to somewhere, and they got a sandwich from McDonald's or something, and it was a biscuit. It was a biscuit and sausage and egg sandwich, and she fussed him out so bad, saying, "Don't you know I could make that here right here in my house?" And you went out and did. I don't know what the words she said, verbatim, but oh my God, she made that sandwich. Man, I died laughing because when she made that sandwich and that biscuit, she cut that biscuit, she pulled that biscuit out. I said, that biscuit not done in the middle. You still see the dough. But man, they tore that sandwich up. I was dying on that video. I love me some Auntie Fee. We can talk about, I like the one with Dane Dash. Did he go to her house? I think I see when he went to her house. I saw that video. I think I have seen them all, but she got so many. It's so crazy. But guys, we're going to tie this up. It's been over an hour. I've been ranting on and on and on and on about things. But the last thing I'm going to say, guys, I am back to my mukbang channel. We started yesterday. Me and my kids sat down. We had a talk. We have a mukbang channel. It's called SoulfulT Mukbang. It's sitting there with over 4,000 subscribers. And I did not and I wasn't doing anything on it. But as of yesterday, we start making videos. So this week coming, we got some videos coming up, you guys, on my SoulfulT Mukbang channel. I see you, Black Storm, and I'm going to answer your question 1 minute. We got some videos coming up on my mukbang channel, and it's not just going to be food. It's going to be pranks. We did a prank on Mama Jackie. It was so freaking hilarious. That's coming up next week on my mukbang channel. Me and Andrew did a sit down, did a video so I could introduce y'all to the channel and let y'all know the channel is back. But you won't be seeing me in all the mukbangs just because I'm changing my way of eating. I cannot be doing all those mukbangs with the kids, but the kids is going to be doing the mukbangs, and we're going to be doing pranks and challenges. So right now, so far, oh my God, y'all got to see the prank we did on Grandma Jackie. It was so freaking crazy. It was so freaking crazy. So that channel is gonna be mixed with. Oh yeah, and Nicole, you know my mom, right? That prank was so crazy. She's like, oh my God, y'all almost gave me a heart attack. I'm telling y'all, I was sitting here yesterday looking at the footage, rolling back, looking at the footage. I was dying laughing. I said, y'all, all our pranks gotta be on grandma. They just gotta be on grandma. Because this is too real. It's too not fake. It's too real. Man, so we did a prank on Grandma Jackie that's coming. Me and Andrew did an introduction video with Popeye's chicken, and I made some spaghetti. And then we got a whole list of other pranks and challenges and mukbangs coming to that channel. So if you're not subscribed to SoulfulT mukbang channel, it is a couple of videos up there now you can go look at. But starting on Monday, you got it's revamped. This is my family. My boys got involved. We doing it. We doing it. Okay. With that being said, Black Storm asked a quick question. I'm gonna answer a question that we're gonna be out of here. I want you guys to have a great weekend. She asked the question, what can do we have any advice for any new YouTubers? The only advice I could say is be yourself. Love what you do. Be passionate about what you do because it come across in the screen. If you're just on there just to fake it and just to be on here, it's not going to work for you. But if you are passionate about what you do, you're trying to get it out there and want people to see what you do and you love what you do, and just be yourself. Don't be nobody else. Don't try to act nobody else. Be who you are in your everyday life, and people most definitely will recognize that. And just have good content. Again, if it's something that people want to see and they interested in it and they see you doing your thing, I say just be yourself. Be yourself and love what you do, and it will work itself out. And be real. Yeah, thank you guys. Be real. Just be yourself. I'm myself. I don't try to throw nothing extra in. Who y'all see on this camera is somebody said I can't pronounce the name. Valdor Rapporteur V. Shout out. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you be yourself, it will work itself out. I'm this person every day off camera. I'm this person every day off camera. I'm me. So, and I love life. I love my family, and I most definitely love my soul squad. So yeah. Oh, he said thanks, thank you. Look, I messed it up, but he still said thanks. Oh, she still said thanks. Okay, I am out of here, guys. So again, if you're not subscribed to SoulfulT 2, my weight loss journey, go subscribe to that so you can see me. Shout out to DC. Yes, we DC bound. What you talking about? DC all day long. Washingtonia, baby. Southeast. Go check out my SoulfulT 2. That's my weight loss journey. You guys can see what I'm doing. I'm kind of shy in those videos just because I do be dancing and I'm going to the doctor. I haven't really been doing too much content on that, but I am doing something on there. So guys, check out that. I'm putting videos on that. SoulfulT 2, SoulfulT, my mukbang channel. Again, I got subscribers on there. If you're not, go check that out. We got new stuff coming on there, and just stay right here with your girl with on the couch and my regular SoulfulT, and we gonna keep up the good work. Thank you, you too, DC Kool-Aid. You know I love y'all. Y'all my peeps. Boss Lady Lexi, check out her channel, guys. You found Pink Barbie Lifestyle, check their channel out. Deborah Carr, oh yeah, can you give a shout out? Yes, Deborah. Hi, Deborah, honey. How you doing? Shout out to you. And yeah. Yeah, so yeah, guys. So we're gonna be out here. Hope you guys have a great day. I've been on here too long invading y'all Saturday. So I am out with love. I love you, Soul Squad. Bye, guys. Say DC always in the house. I know that's right. Southeast, northeast, southwest, northwest. Yes. Bye, guys. Everybody be good.